A leading Chinese robotics firm says its full-stack logistics system is replacing material handlers, forklift operators, warehouse workers, and even supervisors. UBTECH just shared this footage of the system in action at BYD, which recently surpassed Tesla as the world's top EV maker. The company's new AI-powered humanoid robot, the Walker S1, is the star of the show. The industrial humanoid performs tasks like moving, sorting, and placing materials onto pallets and vehicles. The Walker robot collaborates with the T3000, an autonomous tractor that tows 6 trolleys carrying 3.3 tons indoors and outdoors. The tractor transports the cargo to the Chi-2, a Level 4 autonomous logistics vehicle, which then takes it to the designated loading or storage area. The Chi-2 transports empty trolleys back to the loading areas. Level 4 means the vehicle operates fully autonomously in predefined conditions without human intervention. The system can safely stop or manage issues if unexpected conditions arise, like obstacles or route changes. UBTECH says the system reduces manual labor for repetitive tasks, but also boosts demand for robotics roles, which are becoming increasingly important in China. The full-stack logistics system enhances BYD's already highly automated manufacturing operations. Founded in 1995, BYD has been focused on hyperautomation since the early 2000s. The automaker initially focused on battery production and over time expanded automation across operations, including vehicle assembly and logistics. Earlier in 2024, BYD collaborated with UBTECH Robotics to integrate autonomous mobile robots and forklifts in its battery production lines. According to the South China Morning Post, UBTECH has received at least 500 orders for the Walker S1 robot from major automakers. The robot is positioned as a solution for China's manufacturing labor shortage. Similar to Digit by Agility Robotics and the Figure 2 in the US, the Walker S1 is emerging as a leading humanoid robot with real-world applications in industrial automation. UBTECH unveiled the Walker S1 in October with video of the robot walking on a treadmill while carrying a heavy load. The load is 16.3 kilos, or just under 36 pounds, about the weight of a typical countertop microwave. The Walker S1 possesses advanced AI with agility to perform tricky tasks with great control and balance. Its camera system provides 360-degree safety monitoring, while its hands have special sensors to grip and hold things with just the right amount of force. UBTECH says the Walker S1's multitask execution capabilities position it as a leading humanoid for generalized industrial tasks. UBTECH introduced its Walker robot line back in 2018.
If you ever wanted your own robot buddy best friend, well, that reality is now possible. This is a walking bipedal robot from UBTECH, aiming to come out in 2019. Not only can it be a companion in your home, but also a security guard, a butler, a nanny, a dance partner, even a soccer partner.
The original Walker was a bipedal humanoid robot designed primarily to showcase the company's recent advancements in AI and robotics. The first iterations were geared toward home and office assistance applications. Around 2020, UBTECH began shifting the Walker line's purpose toward more versatile uses. The first Walker S model emerged in 2022 as a direct response to growing demand for industrial robotics. Robots from UBTECH's Walker line have been deployed at factories like Zeekr's 5G Smart Factory and the Fa Volkswagen plant in Qingdao. Earlier this year, UBTECH rolled out integration with Baidu's powerful AI language model, Ernie, through App Builder. With the integration, Walker S robots can understand natural language, carry out complex actions without human guidance, and process instructions and adapt to dynamic environments. As New Atlas noted at the time, the announcement came on the heels of Figure's demonstration with OpenAI's large language model.
So I gave you the apple because it's the only edible item I could provide you with from the table.
Founded just 2 years ago, Figure AI is aggressively expanding its operations as it seeks to dominate the emerging humanoid robotics market. Figure founder Brett Adcock just shared footage of the OpenAI-backed startup's new Bay Area facility. Dubbed Building 1, it has 10 times the square footage of Figure's Sunnyvale headquarters. Adcock said the space is needed to accommodate new engineering headcount, more robot labs, production manufacturing, and data collection. Figure plans to move into the new building in February 2025. From there, Adcock is aiming sky high, with plans to launch new facilities every 90 days to scale production of autonomous humanoid robots. Engineers are busy developing Figure's next-generation robot, which will presumably be called Figure 3. Figure is hiring more than 100 engineers, including systems integrations, electrical, controls, and embedded software roles. UBTECH says Figure has received more than 33,000 applications. Figure is racing to mass production alongside a growing array of companies eager to populate the world with their robots. UBTECH said the project is mostly software-bound, meaning progress depends more on code improvements than hardware adjustments. This is ideal because shipping software updates is faster than resolving hardware issues. Many robots are already running autonomously for several hours each day at Figure's Silicon Valley office. Tesla is also moving toward mass production of its humanoid robot, Optimus. The EV automaker plans to produce a limited quantity of Tesla bots in 2025, with wider availability in 2026. To tide people over, Tesla just released a $40 action figure of the Tesla Optimus. With 40 individual parts and 20 points of articulation, Tesla says the figure is precision engineered to look and move like the Gen 2 Tesla bot. Predictably, it sold out almost immediately. Figure recently gave Herbert Ong, host of the Brighter with Herbert podcast, a private preview of the Figure 3 robot.
And yeah, Figure 3 is impressive. I know I'm not allowed to talk about it, so I'll restrain on that, but it's a huge leap.
We will, our goal is, as we enter next year, is to really start scaling out the number of robots we have pretty substantially. I think we're hitting an inflection point now where the robots are really working really well. We need to learn how to do production at high rate. We need to learn how to get costs down substantially, and we need to learn how to run thousands of robots.
UBTECH is a founding shareholder of the Beijing Humanoid Robot Innovation Center, or Humanoid, whose open-source, fully electric humanoid, Tiangong, just went viral participating in the Yizhuang Half Marathon in Beijing. Tiangong runs at an average speed of 10 kilometers or 6.2 miles per hour. It maxes out at 12 kilometers or 7.5 miles per hour. At top speed, the robot would finish a 5K race in about 25 minutes. The robot would be faster than average human runners, but slower than competitive runners who often complete 5Ks in under 20 minutes. The robot can't quite keep up with robot-era Star One, which recently became the world's fastest humanoid robot, reaching nearly 13 kilometers or 8 miles per hour. However, it surpasses Unitree's H1, the previous fastest humanoid that clocked in at just under 12 kilometers or 7.4 miles per hour. Tiangong moves across different terrains like slopes, stairs, grass, sandbags, slippery gravel, and soft sand. The robot's developers say its movement in outdoor settings aim to be as natural and graceful as humans. Using a method called predictive imitation learning based on state memory, Tiangong navigates diverse environments without incident. Tiangong's AI can understand emotions in real time to interact with people, which could be useful for companionship applications. The open-source release includes 3 versions of the humanoid robot. Tiangong 1.0 Lite focuses on andramorphic walking and running. Tiangong 1.1 Pro adds capabilities for upper and lower limb coordination and intelligent interaction. And Tiangong 1.2 Max is described as a fully linked embodied intelligent robot with closed-loop capabilities. Since its release in April 2024, Tiangong has been trained in warehouse and power plant settings. The Beijing Innovation Center says the Tiangong open-source plan has resulted in more than 100 units being released, creating the world's largest open community for embodied intelligent robots. The Humanoid Center says more blueprints and systems for Tiangong will be available by the end of 2024 to support further development. The center lists several diverse use cases for Tiangong on its website, including family services, intelligent interactive tours, unmanned commercial supermarkets, smart warehousing and logistics sorting, and power inspections in high-risk environments. The Beijing Innovation Center is becoming key to China's ambitious humanoid robotics plans. Officials recently elevated the Beijing Innovation Center to a national-level research hub. That means the center, established in November 2023, gets funding from Beijing as well as the central government. Developers plan to use the increased funding to establish industry standards, reduce research and development costs for enterprises, expand use cases, and accelerate product development. The ultimate goal is to make humanoid robots essential in industries like manufacturing and logistics. The center is the first of its kind in China. Since its establishment, several more have popped up in manufacturing provinces throughout China. Make sure to subscribe to stay up to date as the humanoid robotics market evolves rapidly. For a deep dive into the past, present, and future of China's humanoid robots, check the link in the description.